Words have power. They trigger images in our mind and heart. They tell us who we are. Partner, service, trust, connected, responsive, intentional, knowledgeable, caring. These are our words.
We've had a very productive relationship with Brother in Benefit Trust. Anytime we need anything, it just takes a phone call. They connect us to the right person and we get whatever help we need. Especially with health insurance, which has been so expensive, BBT has been really creative finding ways to keep our rates down. This year, they actually were able to achieve a decrease in our insurance rates, which is just unheard of. During the pandemic, our board wanted to do something to thank our staff. They made a public appeal to our donors and friends, and a number of people contributed to a fund for Pinecrest staff. Then we got a call from BBT. They gave a very sizable gift, completely unexpected and very overwhelming. It just touched our hearts to know that they care about us that much.
At the time of our retirement, we realized that we had neither the expertise nor the interest to be able to manage our retirement savings without professional help. We needed to figure out how to make this pile of money last as long as our lives lasted. That's where we have found Edelman to be particularly helpful. They helped us to think about an investment strategy and how to keep up, more than keep up with inflation. And they helped us to create a spend down plan. How much can we use each year and still have money left over into our 90s? This service through BBT has been extremely helpful to us.
BBT staff really went the extra mile when we worked with them a few years ago. Not only did they help us understand the process and get all the paperwork filed well before our daughter's due date, but then after she was born and the insurance company didn't follow through with payments, BBT staff stepped in and advocated on our behalf to make it right. Months later, they discovered a discrepancy and found that we had not been paid the whole benefit that we were owed. Again, they stepped in and made it right. Working with them was a breeze, and it was a great comfort knowing that they were there to help us, especially in such a stressful time.
There is comfort in placing our funds with BBT. Not only because we have confidence that the funds are safe, but because we also know that they are invested according to Brethren values. That is important to us. The counsel we receive from BBT staff is extremely valuable. On an annual basis, we sit down with a staff member and we talk about what's going on in the markets, about what the outlook for the future is, and about what other investment opportunities there are for us. This dialogue helps our investment committee make good decisions about the BBT funds we want to place our money in and at what risk level. We trust BBT.
Connecting is understood at BBT. It's part of the character. They understand opening the door and widening the welcome. There's no call, no question that is undervalued. You can call if you're a pastor, a church, a district executive, a volunteer that is serving on a finance team or a personnel team. I am really enthusiastic about where BBT is headed in terms of being forward thinking, in terms of their investments, their technology. That means that they reach out in every way they can and they connect so that nobody is left behind. BBT is all about connecting.
At the meeting of the Council of District Executives, I spoke up about a need for our Haitian pastors and their congregations. BBT was right there to say, yes, we can help with that. In the Atlantic Southeast District, we have 7 Haitian congregations. 6 of the pastors and congregations received COVID grants. Those pastors used those grants to help their congregations. One congregation was about to be evicted because they were unable to pay their rent. With this grant, they paid back what they owed, and they were able to continue to minister to the neighborhood. In another congregation, they used the grant to expand their online connections. We had a need. BBT was there, and we are grateful.
I'm Deb Oskin, Chair of the Pastoral Compensation and Benefits Advisory Committee. PCBAC is bringing 3 business items to annual conference. I'm here to tell you about the massive work BBT has done behind the scenes. BBT has poured its own resources into programming our pastoral compensation calculator into its website for the future use of all district executives, congregations, and pastors in the denomination. BBT has also paid for several meetings between BBT staff, PCBAC members, and lawyers from Connors & Winters LLP to be sure that our proposed changes meet all applicable laws and regulations. BBT has been a steadfast partner in our work. We couldn't have done this without them.
Just the caring, yet meticulous way the staff at BBT prepared this information and shared it with us. It was just a full, rich experience. We were really among friends. We took the seminar a second time. There's just so much information. That says something good about the experience, that BBT is really on top of just about everything and anything with regards to retirement preparation. How good it is that we have persons who are so available, and they come to this with a real servant mindset.
There was a whole new financial world I was stepping into after my wife's passing. I am now a father of 2 boys with a single income. The financial life that my wife and I had built was one that she and I could talk about. I became aware that my financial reality was shifting wildly in the midst of this very grievous situation. I didn't know how to navigate this financial world. I needed somebody whose financial acumen I trusted on an ethical level. I needed to be able to trust the ethics of the people I was getting advice from. Brethren Benefit Trust has taken ethics to a very significant level as part of their identity. I trusted that when I needed financial advice, my best interests, both ethically and financially, would be met.
These words reveal our heart and soul. We are all these things and more. Talk to your board chair and treasurer about us. Make sure our services are available to your pastor. We stand ready to do good things for your congregation. Let us serve you.